You know, there once was a time where actors were lining up to be in a Marvel film because it would have been almost certain that you would have been involved in something fun and projects that actually told good story and represented some of the most iconic characters in the Marvel universe. But ever since Phase 4 and so far Phase 5, it looks like people don't even want to get near any MCU projects.
Fire! What do I do? What do I do?
Nice right here, and Happy New Year to my wonderful subscribers. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're not a subscriber, that's all right. I hope you're having a great day too. For those of you out there who do not know, there is a Thunderbolts movie in development, and Stephen Young is set to play a race swap Sentry in that upcoming film. But it looks like he's out from that role. Many of you probably know Stephen from The Walking Dead and Invincible, but it looks like Stephen Young no longer involved in Marvel's Thunderbolts. Though an official reason wasn't given, it's worth pointing out that the Thunderbolts had been heavily impacted by Hollywood strikes from last year, and was in fact originally meant to come out this upcoming July. I believe Marvel only has like 2 major projects, maybe 3 coming out this year. You have Echo coming out very soon, which come to think of it, I think comes out this week. And then you have Deadpool 3 in July, and I believe somewhere towards the fall you have like that Agatha show coming out, which why they're spending money on that, no idea. It's unclear whether the undisclosed role is being rethought or will simply be recast. Listen, before we get into some other stuff, you had the Marvels, absolutely probably the biggest failure Marvel's ever had, right? Then they were trying to go all in on Kang actually, and now they don't even know what to do with him, or if they're going to recast him or just straight up move away from the Kang storyline in general. And now you have the Thunderbolts here with no clear direction on what's going on. You also have Echo, a show, one, no, nobody asked for. I don't know why they would, waste money on this. And then 2, it's coming out all at once because they know that it's trash. Literally, there were reports coming out that Disney wanted to remove this project entirely, but they couldn't do it, so they're dumping it all at once, hoping people would forget about it. Then you have Deadpool 3, which is probably their only project this year that might do something positive for them, but I guess that's something that we're gonna have to wait and see. Now, I mentioned they were supposed to go all in with Kang, right, in Avengers 5. That's at least that's what it was supposed to be called, right? Kang Dynasty. Well, I'm not sure if it's still gonna be called that, but check this out. We actually might have our lineup for the Avengers 5. Avengers 5 team might have leaked, and it's full of surprises. It's time to forget all about 2023's mediocre MCU releases and look forward to what's coming soon. On that note, Echo is about to premiere on Disney Plus, with Deadpool 3 set to be the only Marvel movie of the year. The extended break is good news for Marvel, however, it gave the studio extra time to ensure the future MCU stories are better than what we got in Phase 4 and Phase 5 so far. I really hope so, but I doubt it. I said a few times that Avengers 5 and Secret Wars would probably be delayed considering all the projects Marvel has to get through first. But this isn't new news. Marvel has delayed a bunch of stuff as of late, so that's not a surprise. The surprise that the title this article is referring to is the Avengers lineup here. And the lineup consists of, are you ready for this? Here we go. Falcon, or fake Captain America. Captain Marvel, because we all know how likable she is. Professor Nerfed Hulk. Valkyrie, I don't know why you don't have Thor in this. Wong, which I'm not sure where Doctor Strange is. Ant-Man and the Wasp, which makes plenty of sense. Katie, Shang-Chi. Katie? What the heck is Katie doing here? She was completely useless in Shang-Chi. She had no reason being there until the writers decided that she would suddenly become a great archer in the last 15 minutes of the movie. But anyways, you have Shang-Chi, then you have She-Hulk to round it all out. She-Hulk, someone who could arguably be a worse written character than Captain Marvel. We haven't had an Avenger film since 2019, right? I think that's when Endgame was made. And this is the new team that you guys are going to roll out with. There's been no setup to anything in Phase 4 or Phase 5 so far that would suggest that Marvel was even trying to put together a team like they were in the previous 3 phases. I have no idea how they're going to handle this or any of their future projects, to be honest, and how they're going to connect anything. Ideally, with the other phases, you could kind of see whether or not things connected, because, they all had little hints and traces in each film, like, hey, this might connect to this might connect to that. Phase 4 and Phase 5 has been like an absolute mess. And I'm really hoping that they can kind of get their stuff together, because although they're a mess, and I'm covering the fact that they're absolutely declining when it comes to not only the film's box office, but just in popularity in general, Marvel's not been what it's used to. It would be nice if the MCU, could get their act together, because it'd be nice to see a fun Marvel film once in a while, instead of whatever the heck we got with the Marvels. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, this is just a rumor. We're not sure if this is actually legit or not. I'm hoping not. And if it is, hopefully they can find a way to make this make sense, in the sense of like, how these characters, interact. Maybe they can actually make characters likable. I'm not putting it past them. Like, it's a possibility you can turn unlikable characters likable. So we'll see how they handle things. But if you would ask me, just looking at this roster right here, are you excited for this new Avengers team? No, dude. No. But what are your thoughts on this whole thing? If you liked the video, like the video. And if you like this kind of content and want to see more, why not consider subscribing? It's been a while since I posted anything. I came down with like a really bad throat pain where I couldn't eat, drink, or talk without having like really bad throat pains. So yeah, it kind of makes it tough to record if you can't really talk. But I'm back, and I want to say thank you all for watching, and until we meet again.